Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Tone Wars. I'm Carrie and that's Jared.
What's happening? Another crazy Sunday.
Fun Sunday.
Cheers. I'm drinking.
So fun. Tea and sparkling apple juice.
This tea is amazing though.
It is. That's so good. It's cinnamon spice tea from Harney and Sons.
Yep, it's the best tasting tea you'll ever have.
I feel like we need to start getting sponsors because we drink that tea all the time. I have several of their flavors.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I have their green tea every morning.
Yeah, their cinnamon tea is ridiculous. I don't know, there's something about it. You feel like you're drinking a dessert.
Yeah, you really do.
It's so good.
Harney and Sons, are you paying attention?
Probably not.
Harney and Sons tea.
Well, we discovered it when we went to the Blue Nile, right?
Well, they have their own
Yeah, but this is
cinnamon
close.
tea, but it's very, very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Nile, it's an Ethiopian restaurant here in Ferndale, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you eat kind of family style sitting around. There's like a basket with a big bowl, like this big. And you have different chickens, lamb, and stuff over here. And then you have like vegetarian stuff over here. And they give you, they give you bread, but it's just like
They fold it like napkins.
they do. It's kind of spongy.
Yeah.
It's not like naan or pita bread. It's not that consistency. It's a little bit spongy.
I thought it was napkins.
He thought it was napkins.
Like, wow, there's a lot of napkins. And he's like, no, that is our bread. I'm like, oh, alrighty then.
You pick it up and you kind of just dip it in the eat with your hands. Amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
They went full Along Came Polly with it.
It's true. It's just like that.
It's just like that.
Only not so spicy.
And not so sweaty.
And not so sweaty. But it's a lot of fun. We haven't been there in years.
I know, it's been a while.
I want to go back.
It's a good restaurant. It really
Yeah.
is. They have the best tasting napkins you'll ever eat.
And then when you're done, they give you hot towels. Or is it before? Is it before or after?
I can't remember.
I think it might be before because you're kind of like
Yeah.
communal eating.
You need the towels after.
Yeah, but your hands feel like super silky soft when you're done. I don't know what they put in them, but
Yeah. It's a good place though.
yeah. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Yes. Well, let's say hi.
Yes, let's do.
So, Flux. Hello, first one.
What's up, Flux?
Steve-O. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, what's up, Steve-O?
Dean Harkness is switching it up this week. He says, yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, Dean, what kind of drama's going on at your house?
What's the haps
The
at
weekly
your house?
drama update. Flex says, hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. Yeah, it
Right
was a
back
good
at
one.
you. Yeah, we had fun today.
Yeah.
Show them what you got.
I got new shoes. I can't. They're not in the shot at all.
Yeah.
You can't
She got
see
some
them.
new crazy looking boots.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're just like patent leather army boots or whatever with some
crazy
chains
stuff
and
on them.
Stuff. Yeah. I had some gift cards left over from Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you spent them all today.
I spent them
and
all
then you had
today.
to put in an extra 60 cents.
68 cents.
Oh,
I did.
sorry for being so far off there. 68 cents extra.
That was it. I was pretty proud of myself.
Yep, you did good. You did good, kid. You did good.
Vince Salutari.
Hey, what's up, man?
Tony Krozik is with us.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony. Paul Smith. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Paul?
Kyle Hart. What's going down, Tone Wars?
What's happening, Kyle? And
Not
thanks
much.
to all the people, all the regulars that show up here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously, we really love seeing your names every week. We never take it for granted. We never do.
Never, never. Steve-O, just wondering if the Kemper is able to do standalone captures for overdrives and effects.
No, nope. You got to blend them. Kemper will capture an amp and overdrive together, but not separately. So if you want an overdrive to be captured in any piece of gear so far as I know, the QC is the only one that'll actually capture pedals separately. I captured my whole pedal collection. All of them are in the QC.
They were trying to run away.
Yeah, they was running away.
Captured them
I lassoed them all.
like a bunch of kittens.
Yeah, pretty much. So I got tonight, I'm using the Mud Killer that I captured along with the Super High 50. And dude, I'm not kidding you. Like, it captures them so well, you can't tell the difference. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, even the little characteristics, the differences and stuff in them, I mean, you hear it. You know, because I got the KSR Eros. There's a bunch of different settings on that pedal, and I captured it with all the different settings. And when you switch between the pedal captures with the different settings, you can hear the settings and feel the setting. You're like, all right, this thing's legit. Like, it's literally capturing even the settings. I thought it would give us like a generic pedal capture, but it doesn't. It really does capture each pedal and all its unique things very well.
Steve-O says Paul Stanley would be proud of those boots. Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Thank you. Let me go back up. Studio 5. Hey guys, hope everyone had a great week.
Right back at you.
This is a cold week here. We had some, we were down at 9 and 10 degrees at night. It was below 0.
It was cold.
But it was up in the 40s today
Yeah.
and tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I got a sunburn. I mean, it was crazy. I went without a coat today, so I'm like, screw it.
I started with a coat and quickly realized it is too hot.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Kyle
good.
says we watched Long Came Polly yesterday, and we all said it at the same time. That's a great. I've seen it twice in the last few months.
It's a
on
great
Netflix
movie,
or
man.
something. Yeah.
With scuba? What is scuba?
You for scuba? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie, man.
I like it when he attacks the pillow with the knife and he
Yeah.
hits the spring in the mattress. He's like, no, I don't need to do that. And then he starts stabbing the pillow.
And his friend, I forget his friend's name, who played him.
Oh, the blonde guy.
Yeah,
I
oh
can't
my
remember his
God, I
name.
forgot his name. But dude, that guy, every time he was in a scene, he totally stole the scene. I mean, when they were playing basketball. Let her rain!
That's the worst. Where he smashes up against the hairy, sweaty guy, and his face is like, so
It
gross.
was so bad. I'd be like, I want hazard pay for that. You know?
You know what? He needed hazard pay. What's the dude's name for rubbing those nuts on the cement?
Oh,
Those-
yeah, Ben Stiller.
Yeah, that's silly.
Look, I'm eating them.
He goes down and rubs them on the ground.
Gross. They probably did some Hollywood magic
Power
with
wash. That section.
that. Yeah, we need this bleached immediately. Yeah, that was a great movie, though. Every time I see it, it's just as funny as the time before.
It's so true.
So good, man.
Dean says, on truss rod adjustment, if you are wearing the guitar like now, would you turn it towards you for relief? He's been getting mixed reviews.
Oh, okay, this is how I remember it. Okay, now my truss rod adjustment is right here at the 24th fret. You know, it's right between the neck and the neck pickup. So I always think of it this way. So if I'm wearing my guitar, if I go down, it's lower action. If I go up, it's higher action. That's how I remember it. So down would bring the neck back, and up would bring the neck forward and give it relief. So if you want to give it relief, bring it up. That's how I always remember it.
There you go. Dean says the drama update, he's been working on his old truck, and now his daughter wants it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Never ends, does it? Mine. That's how women's are. Oh, that looks nice. I see you've worked really hard on that. Thanks. Like, who said I was doing this for you?
You did.
Well, don't you love me?
You said it.
Yeah, I never said that. I never said it.
Let's see. Heavy equals tone. Hey, man. Good evening.
Hey, what's up?
I haven't seen your name before. Thanks for joining.
I think I have once,
All right.
maybe, but yeah, good seeing you here, man.
Kyle says to Dean, righty-tighty to straighten and lefty-loosey for relief.
There you go.
CS, chip, chipperoo.
Chip, chip. Yawn, yawn.
CS, Jarrod said he had way more important things to do tonight than for me to sing. He said, no.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went down.
Way more important things to do than to let you sing.
Yeah.
So
Yep. As soon as
I
she
won't
got
be
here,
singing.
I'm like, it's all about me, Carrie. You're not
Always.
singing.
It's always all about
Yeah,
him.
until Pepper's here, and then it's all about Pepper. No, she won't be singing tonight. Sorry, we did not have time to get everything set up for that. We got a late start today.
Because we have more important things to do.
Oh, God. Just blame me.
That's the fun way.
Yeah, that's the fun way.
Sandy Lyle, Kyle Hart, you're right. Sandy Lyle.
Sandy Lyle. That was his name. Watch your mic there.
It's picking me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy Lyle. I just shorted.
I forgot about that.
We gotta leave. I just shorted. What's that? You know when you fart and you shit a little? Like, oh my God.
So many good parts.
There really are so many good parts.
He's plunging the toilet with her $80 loofah or whatever it was. And he sees the grandma doily hand towels that you never touch. You don't ever touch the hand towels. It's like, it looks like toilet paper. It could be toilet paper.
God, please, just let this go down.
No.
Nope.
He looks at the ferret like, can I wipe my ass with the
I know.
ferret?
He's like,
You guys have to go watch Along Came Polly.
It was so good. So many horrible things that happen that are hilarious at the same time.
Oh, he's Dusty and Twister, Kyle says.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of movies, man. Yep. And every time he does such a great job, whether he's playing a jerk or a goofball or whatever, he's super good at it.
Jeff Hirschberg, hi.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Do you use a noise gate pedal? If so, which one? And do you place it before or after in a boost?
Good question. So I use the Rev G8 or Gate. It's kind of a play on words. And I have it...
He has it.
I have it hooked up. I have it hooked up 4-cable method. So it's in the loop. What?
I just keep thinking about wiping your butt with a ferret. He looks at the ferret like, sorry.
Uh-oh, she's snorting.
Poor ferret.
Ferret's a little stinky.
Okay, my bad. Coming back.
Coming back.
Coming back. Let me take a drink.
All right, so, need a minute? I use the Rev G8 and I have it hooked up 4-cable method. So part of it's in the loop and the other part of it is after the overdrive pedal. Yep, you want it after the overdrive.
And then he says, or in the effects loop, question mark?
If you get the G8, you can hook it up both ways at the same time. That's what's so nice about the G8. It goes both ways.
Is it better than a G6? It's a G8
It's
better.
two better. It's two better. So the G8 goes in the loop and in the front when you hook it up 4-cable method. So that's the pedal I would recommend. It's done well for me anyways.
Sia says, oh man, but you promised.
Oh yeah, point at me. There's a monitor right there. I can see what you're doing.
But sometimes I can get away with it. It's so funny. Later, he'll call me and be like, what was that face? I saw that face that you did.
I saw that face. I saw it.
That's why you keep me around.
Yeah, for all the faces and the bus throwing under stuff that you do.
Dean Harkness says, yeah, before it was, I don't want that old POS, but now that it's running, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. If it's running and it looks cool, if it's the one that you sent me a picture of, that's badass, man. I'd keep that sucker around.
Hey, Brad Chimke.
Hey, what's up, Brad?
He retracted his message, but he's here.
What's going on, man?
Steve Shaheen, hey guys, just got the call the other day. The new Kiesel comes Wednesday.
Nice! Dude, you got to bring that over. You got to bring that over for show.
For show.
For show and for show. Yeah, I want to see that. Congrats, dude.
Does it have a headstock or no?
Nope.
No headstock for you.
Ain't no headstock. Ain't no headstock on my guitar.
Yeah, I can't wait. Make sure you post pictures of it.
Yeah, man. I want to see that.
Kyle says, the way I said for the nut, Dean. Oh, he must be talking to somebody else.
With somebody else.
Somebody else.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
Jeff Hirschberg says, thanks so much. Very helpful. Trying to dial in a thickly saturated live tone for a damn near dimed 100-watt head live setting and having a rough time keeping things under control.
Ah, you're welcome, dude. Yeah, I would have something definitely after the loop or after the gate, let me start over again. I would definitely have something after the overdrive and in the loop. Yes, for sure.
Oh, Steve says, yes, it does have a headstock, actually.
Really?
And a floating bridge.
Really? Boy, it's been a while since I've seen the picture, so I forgot. Wow, what are you going to do, man? You're going to be banging into everything when you're walking around with it.
Don't do that.
Won't have a headstock for long.
Right. You have one now, but...
Enjoy the 3 glorious days with your headstock. Just don't move around with it. Stay seated.
Let's see. Brad Chimke says, so along came Polly explains Jarrod's the hair gel he used.
Oh, no, that's something about Mary.
Something about Mary,
Yeah,
yes.
that's different.
Ew. And ew, by the way.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Oh, cool, hair gel. Can I have some? That's where that went.
It does kind of look like your hair, though. Just in the front.
Yeah, where she swoops it all up.
Let's see. Dean says, I was 90% sure, but the videos make it look backwards. He's still... Dean, who you talking to, man?
Who you talking to?
Kyle Hart. Nope, they're talking to him, too. CS says, I use a Donner Soph gate that will do 4-cable method, and as inexpensive as the Donner is, it works great. I recommend researching it before you drop a shit ton of coin on a gate.
Yes. Thanks, man. Yeah, I haven't used that one yet, so if it works, then go with that. You know, consider that as an option.
Tony says, my guitar tech worked for PV for 20 years. He taught best methods for truss
rod?
Yeah, sorry, it looks like an N from here. Truss rod adjustment. Place a straight edge along the frets. A .008 feeler gauge should fit under the 10th fret for relief.
Ah.
That sounds very complicated.
It's easier than it sounds.
Put this here and measure count
your
the widow
stuff.
lines.
Yep.
Let's see. And we're caught up. So, hey, everybody. Did you hear Ozzy's retiring?
Yeah, dude, I saw it coming, but not this soon but the thing is I kept hearing.
Because we getting old.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we getting old.
We getting old.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is I know he's had the declining health and the surgeries and the injuries and all that stuff over the last couple years, and I'm like, man, but Ozzy just seems like one of those guys that somehow just bounces back every time, and this time it seems like, well,
the article that I read said he just realized he can't keep up with the live shows.
Yeah.
With the travel and the demands of it all, and
well, he's got Parkinson's, which is really unfortunate. You know, I mean, our hearts go out to him, man. Because, I mean, dude, Ozzy is like the dark lord of all metal. You know, I mean, everybody, whether you totally dig his singing or his music or not, you have to respect.
I loved their show, the reality show.
Oh yeah.
I used to watch that religiously.
Did you really? I
did.
never watched it.
I did, and when I got my first apartment, and so I decorated just like that.
Did
over
you really?
The top,
oh my gosh,
drippy kind of stuff. Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
loved it. I had like red velvet candelabras with like.
Did you really?
Like this with candles.
I can't see you doing that.
I had a red velvet couch with like leopard print trim.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes, I loved it.
Gosh, there's so much we need to talk about.
Yeah.
So much catching up we got to do about your past. Tell me more. What other crazy things have you done?
Fashioned my first place after Ozzy's.
Wow, that is nuts, man. That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I wanted to keep the mystique. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's just so awesome on stage and, you know, all that. And then you see him, like, you know, pattering around his house and, I don't know how to operate anything, you know. It's like, oh. He's always such a mess, you know. It's like, what happened to you?
Yeah.
But that's Ozzy, man. You got to love him.
Dean says, use the scientific method, F around and find out.
Pretty much, man. He still hasn't found out yet. But I think it's catching up to him a little bit, man. He is I don't even know how old he is, but you got to hand it to the guy, man. I mean, think about it. Without Ozzy, where would we be with like metal and all that, and all the guitar players that played for him? I mean, they've all had great careers afterwards, and done a lot. I mean, Jakey Lee kind of fell off the map for a while because he just, I don't know. I think it was the music industry. He just got tired of it. But Badlands was an awesome project, and the Red Dragon Cartel started a couple years ago, and I don't even know what's going on with that. But Jake's an amazing guitar player. I mean, I don't know, Zach Wilde, all them guys. They've just had Gus G. He's just had so many great players. So
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Says, Carrie skipped me on my 50th birthday. I'm sad. When I skip you? I just saw you. I just saw your name right there. I don't see your name up in the beginning. But happy 50th birthday.
Oh,
Gosh darn it, Big Mike.
Happy birthday, dude.
Yes.
Wow, man.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
You've been there.
I've been there. Yep. A few years ago I was there, and that was a fun day.
It was a fun day.
Yeah.
You had a nice little party.
Yep. It was fun.
Cake with your face on it.
That's right.
You had
I
a cake
forgot
with
about
a mug
that.
in.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. But boy, things change after 50. You start having different priorities and thinking differently about things. That's for sure. You become more reflective, and you slow down and take a minute before you make decisions more, and you learn to enjoy the moments more as well. And your body starts giving you little
reminders,
hiccups, and hey, guess what? Now you got to deal with this.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that you thought I skipped you. I just didn't see your name until after the fact. But enjoy. Well, your birthday's almost over. I hope you had a great day anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brad Shimke says, I'm just happy Ozzy is still with us. It gives him a chance to be a father and grandfather. Yeah, I guess, because he was gone. I mean, I don't know what he's been doing.
Yeah,
well, several years, but
when you're touring and all that, you miss a lot of stuff,
yeah.
So, yeah, maybe it's time to settle down. And, he said his voice is still in good shape. Yeah. So he can still maybe do some albums. Yeah. I think he should still release some music and do something like that. But I get the touring thing. There's a lot of bands that get up there in years, and even if they tour in a luxurious way, it's still like, oh, it's brutal.
So brittle, sitting around waiting to go on stage.
Well, sleeping on a bunk, I got a purple mattress, and that thing is heaven on earth. It's almost like when you go to sleep, the angels carry you up to a cloud and just go, here, we'll get you in a few hours.
Just stay asleep.
Oh, it's so nice. So like going from that to some crappy tour bus bunk would be, especially for months, you're on this thing, and I don't know, man. That just doesn't sound like fun.
Purple mattresses that size. You could custom order it.
Yeah.
If you're Ozzy.
I guess maybe. Yeah, if you got that much money, I'd call them, be like, hey, make me a freaking mattress in these dimensions. Yeah. Send it over.
And I need the vibrating feature.
Yeah. Yeah, the vibrating.
The whole bus would vibrate. The whole bus.
Yeah, that's a nice feature though. Every night I hit the vibrate thing, and the whole bed just lulls you to sleep, and you're like, yes, amazing. Yep.
Brad Shimke says the Osbournes was a great show, right? I loved it. Dean Harkness says Ozzy seems like he thinks he's letting us down, but it's quite the opposite. A literal lifetime of music. Ozzy's the man. Yep.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, Ozzy's. Like I said, where would we be without Ozzy? So many albums. What was your guys' favorite? Like, I don't know, top 3 albums by Ozzy. I could rattle mine off pretty quick, but I want to see what yours guys' is. Yeah.
Steve-O says, do you remember Sharon turning off the power on Iron Maiden at Ozfest?
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Sharon. I've heard a lot of stories about Sharon. Yep.
Paul Smith says, oh, you're just a kid. To the 50-year-old.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that I try to tell myself now is no matter how old I am, someday I'm going to wish I was this old again. I could be this old again. So enjoy where you're at as much as you can, because someday you'll wish you could have it back.
So yes, Jakey Lee was my favorite guitarist of all the Ozzy lineup. Fight me.
No, I'm kind of with you on that, because one of my favorite albums is Ultimate Sin. I thought that was just amazing. I loved the songs on there and Jake's playing, and I just think he did such a great job on both of the albums he was on. And and on the other album, Journey to the Center of Eternity, I think it was called, that was cool. There's some great songs on that. Bark at the Moon. I mean, Jake really did some iconic stuff, man. It was really good.
Let's see. Steve-O says Jake was great, but Randy was the GOAT.
Yeah, Randy was pretty much like, he was the first one. It's like the first James Bond, you're always going to kind of like, yeah, he's the original. So I get why people loved Randy,
Sean Hockey is with us.
Hey, what's up, man?
He said Ozzy is 74, December 3rd, 1948. Hey,
okay,
man.
thank you.
Jim Simmons is with us. He
Hey,
retracted his message too, but hi, Jim.
What's up, Jim?
Heavy Equals Tone says residency in Vegas for a couple of weeks would be nice. I was thinking that.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah, I just was letting him talk, but in my head I was like, what if he just did Vegas for a little bit?
Yeah, they could put him up in a plush freaking room and a suite and
like Elvis.
Yeah, old man. That'd be nice, man. Yeah, that would be cool. That's a great idea, because they would spoil him rotten,
Yeah.
But he's, I mean, he definitely has the Parkinson's thing and
back issues.
I don't know how advanced it is, so hopefully it's going to really slow. I guess they have medication to slow it down.
All of that through, though.
Yeah,
I mean, before announcing a retirement from someone like that, I'm sure they've exhausted all options.
Yeah.
He really probably just can't do it.
Yeah, that's got to be so heartbreaking too, right? I mean, to be told that you can't do the thing that you love anymore would be, I don't know what I would do. That would take, because that's like that thing that you love, it gives you purpose. It's the reason why you get out of bed every morning. It's what keeps you up at night, because you're so passionate about it. And we're familiar with that, and then when somebody tells you can't do it anymore, especially when it's your body telling you that, oh God, that's just got to be so hard. Really. That's why football players, when they retire, I mean, they bawl their eyes out and everything. It's because it's like, it's over.
It's over.
I can't, this chapter of my life is over. And the thing is I think that, when we hear stuff like this, it really should force you to take a moment and really reflect on all the things that you have and how quickly they can be taken away from you or disappear or whatever. And I just think it's important, I really do, to enjoy each day and really soak it all in and enjoy it. I mean, there's days where you come home from work and you're like, I'm too tired to practice. But the thing is like, your future self would tell you now, hey, I don't care how tired you are. You should practice, because, old me can't do that anymore for whatever reason, or wishes I would have done it more. So, I mean, and I've done that. I'm guilty of it. I'm too tired. And there's times I said I was too tired and I practiced anyways. And within 10 minutes, I'm wide awake, just playing and having the time of my life. So, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of excuses that we have to not do things right now. But someday, those excuses are going to pale in comparison to the reality that says you really can't do this anymore. So I think we should just take a moment and think about that when people like Ozzy retire and stuff like that, and go, you know what, my day's coming too. And until then, I'm gonna wear this shit out.
Do something though, for like a celebration of something.
Yeah.
Like put it on TV or
Love to see that. He deserves it, man.
People doing covers and big party for sure. Steve-O says Blizzard of Oz. Dean Harkness, Blizzard, Bark at the Moon, and No More Tears.
There you go. Those are all, man, those are great choices.
Flux, Blizzard, Madman, Live with Randy Rhoads.
That was awesome.
Let's see. Jim Simmons says, I need my glasses now, because my eyes are telling me that they don't work anymore. I tried my Nux NUX MG30 into the return of my Marshall DSL 40C, and it sounded good for my high gain tones. But do you think the 4-cable method would sound better?
Well, it's double the protection. So yeah, I think. I mean, if what you used works, then stick with it. But make sure you test it for high volumes, and like also like distance from your cab matters too. So like be realistic and go, all right, so how far away am I going to be from my cab for real? And then stand that far away and be like, okay, this is about right. And yeah, when you're out playing and stuff, every stage is different, but just give you a general idea. Because like down here, my cab is about 2.5 feet behind me, and I need a really hard gate because it gets really touchy down here. But if I stand like where the camera is, it's completely different, you know, so just do all that testing and make sure. It'll probably take about 10 minutes, and then you'll know for sure.
Jason Taylor joined us for a second.
Jason Taylor, what's up, man?
He said, good to see you both. We'll have to
Yeah.
watch the replay, but just wanted to say hello.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. I emailed him because I haven't seen him in the chat in a while, so I'm like, hey, what's up? And I did see that you emailed me back. I'll be responding to that. So it's been a busy day, so my apologies for not getting back with you, but I appreciate you responding and being here tonight. I do remember people, you know, and it's always nice to, you know, and to see people come and go, and you know, and especially come stick around. But
yeah, it's not nice to see people go, but
yeah, but I mean, I get it. You know, life happens. So I'm always like, you know, and that was a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I haven't seen Jason Taylor in a while. So yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks so much for chiming in.
Tony says, heck, all Ozzy's albums were good.
Yeah, you know what? They are. I mean, there's no bad ones. You know, they were all good.
CS says his favorite 3 are Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, and Ultimate Sin.
Yeah.
For Jeff Hirschberg, the Ozzy solo, Bark at the Moon, and Diary of a Madman, Sabbath Volume 4, and Masters of Reality.
Nice. Yeah. Bark at the Moon is one of the best guitar solos ever, especially the outro.
Guitar Man saw, he said, seen Van Halen open for Sabbath in 78 and Kobo in 1980.
Wow.
Seen the Blizzard of Oz tour at Pine Knob. Wow.
Dude.
Yeah.
Boy, you've seen the stuff. You've seen all the good stuff, man.
We're just a wee little toddler.
Oh my God, that is awesome, man.
Dean Harkness' favorite solo was Mr. Crowley.
Yep, a lot of people like that one.
Brad Chimke says, I too love Ultimate Sin. It was heavy as hell back then.
Ultimate Sin was awesome, man. There was this hangout. Everybody, you know, when you were growing up, we all had the hangout house. And we go over to this one girl's house, and there was like probably like 15, 20 of us down there, and we just hang out, you know, and Ultimate Sin was always in the tape deck. It was always being played, and I just got to know that album front and back, and we loved that album, Ultimate Sin. It was so good. We listened to that, Eddie Money, you know, all the stuff. I mean, we listened to everything down there, but Ultimate Sin was always played every time. We played Uno and smoked cigarettes, drank her mom's liquor. Yeah, it was fun, man. Yeah, those were some good days, man. Good times.
Dean Harkness says, I have an Ultimate Sin poster in my jam room.
Nice.
Daryl McMillan, my favorite Ozzy solo is Bark at the Moon.
Yep. I think that's a lot of people's favorites, you know.
Dean says, No Rest for the Wicked was a good one too. Damn it, Jarrod. There's somebody in here whose name is Poo Poo Pee Pee. I enjoy each day and soak it all in for sure, even though I'm too tired to practice.
You have to, man. You have to. And like I said, I've been guilty of it. And it's times like this I have to remember, like, get off the couch, grab your guitar, and practice, dude. It's not going to kill you, you know. Enjoy yourself.
Kyle Hart says Jarrod is definitely getting old. He has sleeves in like 3 weeks in a row.
Yes, I have the sleeves here. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've been a little chilly lately.
That's probably one of my, oh yes, because the 5 inches of material does
So much warmer.
so much warmer. Such a dumb dog. I don't know, I've been chilly. Better put sleeves on.
Better put on 5 more inches of fabric. Oh gosh, there it is.
Made all the difference.
I gotta crank the air
dumb dog.
conditioning.
Oh, girl. Let's see. John, a cover of War Pigs would be awesome.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. I mean, my favorite albums, you know, it's hard. It really is hard to pick them, you know. But Ultimate Sin's definitely one of them, you know. And the first one he did with Zakk Wylde, I thought was just insane. I mean, all the songs, Crazy Babies, and just the whole album was just so different, you know. And so I really liked that one a lot. And of course Blizzard. You gotta love Blizzard, you know. I mean, Blizzard of Oz was amazing.
Jay Croft joined us.
What's up, Jay?
So we know Jay's not poo poo pee pee.
He might be.
They're back to back, so
Yeah,
I don't know. Poo poo pee pee also loves one of our shirts. I'm not sure which one. Doesn't say. Great shirt, loves the sleeves. So I have sleeves and he has little sleeves.
Yeah. This is a Randy Couture shirt. Yeah. I think Randy was awesome. I bought this shirt like 7 years ago.
It's probably one of my favorite shirts. I like it.
It still works. It's still shirts.
Tony, Ozzy is really a miracle man. All the drugs he did normally would have taken out many musicians, and he's still around.
Him and Keith Richards found the secret, man, and they won't share it with anybody.
Jay Croft, what cigars did we have for the pre-show today?
What did you have? You took
It
a
was
picture
a
of it.
sun-grown from Fuente.
Fuente.
From a Fuente, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't the 858.
No,
it was just,
what was it?
do you remember?
Churchill?
No, Grand Reserva.
Grand
something like that.
Reserva, yes. That was, yeah. And I had a Julius Caesar.
He did. He had 1.5 because the first one was...
The first one
Poopy.
pooped out on me, and the people at the lounge were kind enough. I said, what do you guys do with bad cigars? She picked it up and it disintegrated. She's like, go get another one. She's like, oh my God, this is terrible. It literally fell apart when she picked it up.
It was real dry.
So, yeah, so I got another one. So,
No Zach Love from Steve-O. And Kyle's like, yes, Zach Love. Mike Nash.
Mike Nash, what's
Sorry
happening?
I've not been around, guys. Hey, Mike Nash.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
I see you on Facebook.
Yeah, we see you on the Book of Face.
Scott Fulmer, thanks for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Appreciate
He
it.
says, we all pass away, but creatives and athletes die twice when they no longer can perform. Oh, ouch.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
That is a very true statement. It really is. Wow. I never heard that before. That is, wow, that hit. That hit
Did
pretty
it hit
hard.
ya?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's so true though. Because like I said, when you can't do
Or
things
we could
anymore.
think of it as a rebirth.
Yeah, if you
We'll
want.
spin it positive.
Yeah, if you want. But you're right, Scott. That it's a tough thing when you can't do the thing anymore that you love, you know. And you know, you see a lot of actors doing that too. They try to reinvent themselves and like, oh, I need to do a sequel of that movie that I did 30 years ago. And you know, Tom Cruise did it with Maverick, and now he's
you're the grandpa.
yeah. Now he's doing 2 back-to-back Mission Impossibles because he knows he's like, dude,
Gotta get him in,
yeah, I got to get these in now because I'm gonna be 60, and whew, I can still kick ass, but it hurts me more than it hurts them. So.
Poo Poo Pee Pee wants to hear you do an Ozzy cover.
Yeah, I'd love to. Maybe we can. I don't know. I'll look into that. I'll have to talk to TJ.
We'll do our own little celebration.
Yeah.
CG says, just listened to the audiobook I Am Ozzy a few weeks ago.
Ooh.
It's fantastically narrated and an excellent insight into his career.
I love audiobooks. I listen to them all the time when I'm working. They get me through the day. I love audiobooks.
CS says, two of my favorite Ozzy song intros, Diary of a Madman and Killer of Giants. I love the clean structures from both. Beautiful guitar work.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there, man. You know.
Jim's ready to do the drinking game. What are you drinking to? Every time Jarrod goes like this.
I think was it you that commented on one of my videos? Every time I do a pinch harmonic, we got a drink. Somebody did that. I think it was today or yesterday.
That's awesome.
I got a kick out of it. I'm like, yeah, that would be fun.
6-string Brian. If Jarrod had to sell 3 amps from his collection, what would they be?
If I had to sell 3 amps from my collection, what would they be? the PV Invective, the Triumph by Hughes and Kettner, and probably the Engel Fireball. Those are actually, yeah, those are ones I did the keep it or sell it
Those
thing.
are the Sellums?
Yeah, the Engel Fireball, I'm going to keep around a little bit longer, but I'm going to probably end up parting ways with it. I think it's a great amp. It's just, you know, I'm trying to really thin the herd here and get only like stuff I have no qualms about playing at all. There's nothing about the amp I would change, you know.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What did I skip with Jay? For the record, I am not poo-poo baby.
Well, that's good to know.
CG, one of my favorite songs on Diary is SATO.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Poo Poo Pee Pee wants you to play a shred version of the Mission Impossible theme. You'd kill it.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I'd have to...
Dun, 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 dun. You should.
Yeah, I'd have to figure that out. That would be a nice little challenge. Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Let's see, CG. There's a book about Ozzy's infamous debauchery and how it didn't kill him. It's called Trust Me, I'm Dr. Ozzy.
Wow, I'm sure there's a lot of like documentaries and books and little snippets about him. I mean, that guy did some crazy stuff back in the day. I've heard some crazy stories, you know. But
Jim
I mean,
Coleman said every time Jarrod does a pinch harmonic, squeal the drink. Let's see who's standing.
yep, that's that was the. So it was you. Yeah, I think it was Jim that commented on my video. That was funny. I watched it. I was like, "Yep, you got me." And you know why I do that? I do that with when I'm testing amps, is because I want to see if the pinch harmonics are cold or warm and juicy. And there is a difference. And I hate cold pinch harmonics. As soon as an amp does that, I'm like, I'm out. I don't want to do them. I don't. It's okay if it does it on a certain channel, but not on another. But if that's all it gives me, it's kind of a turnoff to me, you know.
Everybody's suggesting songs for you to cover now.
Oh God.
Jay wants you to do a shred version of the Top Gun theme. My vote's for that too.
That would be fun.
That one for sure.
Well, he's probably thinking of the Highway to the...
Oh, the Danger Zone?
Yeah.
You can do both.
Yeah, I know that part. Look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah. Let's see, who else said Jarrod should do a shred version. Oh, do the Mission Impossible. It's a great opener for a show.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should talk to TJ about that because he's been doing a lot of covers too.
Yeah.
And I should talk to him about that. I think that would be kind of fun.
CG says, if you haven't listened to the audiobook Led Zeppelin by Bob Spitz, check it out. It's great and doesn't sugarcoat anything or drag them through the mud. It's real and I couldn't stop listening.
Oh, nice. You know what book I really liked was the one Noel did with Van Halen. I forget his last name, Noel something. He used to be their manager. And I loved that book. I listened to that. I couldn't wait every day to get to the job and fire up that book and like, okay, I want to hear what happens next, you know?
Yes, Jay, I was right. He says, no, the theme, not Danger Zone, but both would be sweet.
Oh, okay.
Dean Harkness wants a medley.
A medley. Okay.
There you go. Put them all together. Mission Impossible.
Favorite movie themes. Put them all together. That would be kind of fun.
I love it.
That's actually a nice idea.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Very nice idea. I could be
Ben
down with
Burnett.
that.
Hey, Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Has anyone read the newest issue of House Fire Monthly? They list the tube amps most likely to burn your house to the ground. Any guesses at which one took the top slot? Oh, geez. Guitar Man 45 wants to know where your Kiesel is. He hasn't seen it.
Oh, it's upstairs. Maybe I should grab it. I can play that a little bit tonight, you know? Yeah, I'm actually...
It made bad noises.
I don't know if it'll do it with modelers. It only does it with amps for some reason. Yeah, I know it's stupid, right? But yeah, maybe I should go grab it. It's so
CS
pretty.
says Jarrod should do a shred version of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Nice. I can go get it. You stay on top.
You're gonna carry my Kiesel down here?
It don't work anyway.
It don't work anyway. All right, now go get my Kiesel, please. Just be careful. That's my baby. Yeah. Anyways, well, let's hear this super high 50 preset and capture that I did in the quad Cortex, shall we? Let's hear that. I'll just play some riffs for you, and this is actually being boosted with my own capture of the Mud Killer pedal. So let's check that out real quick. I gotta mute. Let me mute the mic here. 1 second. And we're back. And we're back. There we go.
And we're back.
So a little bit of riffs and a mix played sort of okay with the preset. Yeah, I'm digging the QC a lot more than I thought I would.
Lots of drinking going on.
Oh, yeah. You're all drunk now, ain't you?
Somebody just said maybe I shouldn't have picked whiskey. Jim Coleman. Yeah. You didn't get yourself a beer.
Yeah, you might want to.
Maybe I shouldn't have picked whiskey.
Might want to water that down a little bit there.
CS is on 3. Kyle's on 4. Jim wants to know what nice tone. What is it tonight?
Oh, thank you. It's the Quad Cortex, and I did a capture. If you guys remember, I did that. What was that amp? The High Watt Super High Custom 50. I did a couple weeks ago on the show, and I did some captures of it. And they came out really good, and they're actually up on my website right now. And boy, these things just sound incredible. So I'm digging it. This is a nice sounding amplifier too.
Jay said that your new album should be called No Sleeves Allowed.
No Sleeves Allowed. Name. That would be kind of good. No Sleeves Allowed.
Sean Hockey. Hey Jared, did you see the pic? Ola uploaded a pic with Petrucci upcoming coffee with Ola.
I did.
Yeah.
I did see that. I want to see that so bad. Anything where Petrucci's being interviewed, I want to see it. I'm such a fanboy. Love that dude.
Kyle Hart. Yes. He has to send his old Kiesel back when he gets the new Kiesel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it down.
Yeah.
Yep, they were kind enough to build me a new guitar because I just had, it just doesn't, there's a weird top end chirp thing going on when I play it with my amps, and it's driving me nuts.
Kyle Hart says he's drinking Tastes Like Chicken. Is that a beer? Is there a beer called Tastes Like Chicken?
Never heard of that.
What is that? Yeah.
I don't know if that doesn't sound appetizing at all. Tastes like chicken.
Vox Pathfinder wants to know if you sold the H&K. He's in Kettner.
Not yet, but I'm gonna.
There you go.
That one's going up for sale. Yep. It's a good amp. It really is. It just doesn't suit my taste. That's all. That's all.
That's all. Let's see.
Ooh, look at this pretty girl. Ooh, look at her. Yeah.
I'm excited to see the new one.
Me too.
Let's see. Static 947948-2.
Wow, that's a hell of a name.
Any chance you release QC captures that aren't complete rigs, just heads, maybe IRs separate?
Yes.
Now that the update doubled the amount of captures we can have, I can buy more again.
Yes, all of my packs are exactly that. I only put one preset in there because, I mean, why not have a preset with some effects, you know? And then, the what is it? The Super High 50 capture pack has amp and cab combos, and it also has just DI, so you can use them with IRs, you can use them with whatever power amp and cab you want, whatever you want. So yeah, you'll have. So if you buy that pack, you'll get everything you want. So
there you go.
Yeah, what you're hearing tonight is one of the studio ones with the cab and amp, and it's just a whole preset.
Steve-O says, I quit drinking last week, so it's wine tonight. No more whiskey for a bit. I feel that sometimes, too. Wine is my go-to, but when I drink too much whiskey, I feel like my hands get swollen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like my joints and stuff hurt. Like kind of like when you eat too much sugar and your joints hurt.
Yeah.
It's like freaking getting old.
Getting old, man. It's not for sissies.
No, it's not, but I wouldn't complain about having to drink wine, so.
Yeah, wine's awesome.
Yeah.
I have some, by the way. I got some.
You do?
Yeah, I got some 3-Finger Jack upstairs.
Sweet. Fox Pathfinder, Jared needs to sell the H&K to make room. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm actually going to put a gazebo on my deck with that money. I can't wait to have that. We can stream from there, too. Wouldn't that be fun? To have a nice little stream from the...
outdoor stream.
Yep.
Kyle says, tastes like chicken is vodka.
Really?
Chicken vodka.
I've never heard of that. That's an
either,
interesting
but
name.
I'm intrigued. Not
I'm
like,
intrigued.
oh, it's got to be so yummy, but I'm definitely intrigued. Like, I got to have a sip of that.
It's one of those things you got to try.
I wonder if that Ye Olde Wine Shop would have it.
Probably. It's kind of like, you know, bacon, chocolate dipped bacon or whatever. That bacon. Oh, it sounds like, why would you? Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's really good.
Flux says, laugh out loud fluff. Yes, not flux. I actually had the Donner Noise Gate, and I use it with my Engel Invader too, and it works pretty good.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Let's see. Dean says we prefer flux to fluff anyway. Let's see. CG, it's been cold here in New York, so I think this joke is appropriate. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
I have no idea.
Snowballs.
With snowballs. I don't know these days. Don't get me started.
Vox Pathfinder, Jarrod needs to make room for a B-52 AT-100.
A what?
B-52 AT-100?
B-52s? I wouldn't mind trying one, you know, but yeah, their stuff was, I think their stuff was kind of like knockoffs, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. But I mean, if I get my hands on one, I wouldn't mind trying one, you know.
Kyle says it doesn't taste like chicken. It's a Tito's copy that's smoother and cheaper.
Oh, nice.
Like, maybe it tastes like chicken noodle soup. Get a little vodka chicken noodle soup, right?
Oh, if you're sick and you're an adult, that's the adult version of chicken noodle soup.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That sounds intriguing, though. Very intriguing indeed.
Mm-hmm. All right, you want to play some more?
Yeah, let me do a little mix or two with this guitar. Yeah, get ready for some disjointed. Let me mute the mic here. 1 second. And we're back. Yes, somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Yep, right here.
Thank you. I
There
hear
you
'em.
go. Yeah. Yeah, this thing, I'm definitely more and more impressed with this every time I use it. It's just such a great piece of gear. It really is.
Let's see. Where are we at? Yeah, Kyle says you're right. There's no chirp on the digital platform.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't do it with digital stuff, but as soon as I plug into an amp, all I hear is chirp, chirp, chirp. It's terrible.
Let's see. Gunnerman. Nope. Flux. QC sounds amazing tonight, Jarrod.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a good unit, man.
CG says, this is the jam that reminds me of Soundgarden. I love it.
Oh, yeah. It does have a bit of a Soundgarden vibe to it. You're right. It's kind of dark and spooky, you know?
Jay Croft says, you got that QC sounding pretty damn good, bro. Really good texture and tightness.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, these captures came out really good. I still have to release a commercial about them. I got to do a little quick ad about these, but I'm telling you guys, if you want some really good sounding captures of a very rare and expensive amplifier, these came out really good. You know, I'm really happy with them. Every time I play them, I'm like, yep, that's great sound right there. Really good tone. And I tried them out through a power amp too, and with the DI ones, and they sounded amazing with that too. So yeah, you can't go wrong with these.
Jim Simmons, do you have a CD coming out with your original songs? You have some great heavy tunes.
Thank you, appreciate that. Yes, I am currently in the process of recording all of these songs on a full album, and I think I'm halfway through it right now. Yeah, and because I got busy this weekend and last weekend, I wasn't able to record, but TJ's busy next weekend, but after that we're going to resume and then do consecutive weekends after that and get it done. I got to get it done before TJ goes on tour in Europe.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going on tour with Halloween, and he's going to be gone for a bit, so.
I see.
Yep, we got to get this done.
CG, where's the music videos?
They will be, thanks for asking, they will be out as soon as the album's done. I'd want to release them right now, but I can't because I don't have an
promote the album.
Yeah,
right?
they're going to promote the album, so it's like, you know, but as soon as the album's available, I will be releasing both of them. Yep, can't wait.
Flux says, I think it's so cool that you captured your overdrive pedals.
Oh, me too. Thank you. And I honestly was shocked. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, but I don't really think it's going to capture all the little details of each pedal, but it did. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, they all sound and feel different in the QC. So when I pick a different pedal, I get a different sound and different feel. And even the settings on the pedal, it'll pick those up too. So I'll, like on the KSR Eros, I mean, there's a whole bunch of switches and knobs on it, and I picked all what I thought were the best settings on it and profiled it with those settings. And when I flipped through them, I'm like, oh my God, all the differences are there. Like, it really does pick it up. And I called it my Essential Pedal Pack. I think that is up on the website now. And I can send them to you, but they all came out really good.
Gravel Rocks, I know you didn't care for the Power Stage 170, but I wonder how good it would work with the QC into a cab.
The Power Stage, I think, is a decent unit. Okay, it's decent, but I've compared it to like tube amps, you know, like tube power amps, like the Syn 5050 when I had it. And as soon as I compared them side by side, I definitely noticed that there was a difference, and the tube amps were warmer, fuller, and all that, and they were awesome. But I think if you're going to use a Power Stage, you know, just I mean, it's just not going to sound like a tube amp. And I'm not being a cork sniffer by saying that. There is a difference. So, but I think that the Stealth by ISP, I thought that sounded really good. But I haven't put them side by side. You know, that's the thing. Everything sounds great until you put it side by side with something, and then all of a sudden you hear the differences, you know. So, you know, I want to shoot them out one of these days.
Yeah, we're caught up.
We be caught up.
We be caught up.
How about
some great numbers tonight, though?
Yeah. How about I do? This guitar. You know, one of the things I'm going to change when I get my new Kiesel, and I already had them do this, is I'm going to take the pickup selector, and it's going to be right here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it is a pain in my rear to switch pickups on this guitar because I'm not used to this being over here. And I know that sounds really stupid, but when you have the whammy bar in the way and you got to do quick switches and you got to jump over it, it's so annoying. So I can't wait to get that fixed as well.
Steve-O asked, is TJ touring with Halloween or playing guitar for them?
Playing guitar for them on tour, yeah. Yep. He's one of those guitar players that if you don't hire him, you're crazy. I mean, he's that good.
He is.
He's a nightmare for.
Dean
He's just so good.
Harkness says, technology man. My daughter wants me to teach her how to burn CDs. I guess nostalgia for her.
There's some nostalgia for you.
I don't think anybody has CD players anymore. I wonder why she wants the CDs.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't even put them in cars anymore.
I know, it's crazy. Just trying to find a mix here that I think I can do.
Asked, have you tried any other folks' captures? Have you tried anybody else's captures?
You know what? That's a good question. I haven't. I've tried some of the ones that are in the QC, and I did not care for them. You know, and from what I hear, there's a lot of the free ones that are floating around out there are just awful. You know, that old saying, "You get what you pay for," really does ring true. You know, I mean, people that are doing captures just for free. I mean, God bless them. I'm not ragging on them. I think it's cool that they're offering to do that. But if you're going to do captures for free, you're not going to spend the time like guys like myself and other guys that do it professionally are going to spend. I mean, my captures just, alone, like if I'm going to do like, any amp, I use the Royer 121. It's a $1,500 mic. And I blend it with the Shure SM57, run it through a mixing board and make sure that they're blended properly. I treat the area so that there's no wall reflections. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, and then there's also placement, make sure the mics are in phase. I mean, there's a lot that happens. And a lot of these guys just don't do that. And I'm not ragging on them. I'm just saying, if you're just like, hey, I'm going to do a capture my amp and you've never done it before, it's not something that just anybody can do. Easily. It's there's a lot more to it than just slapping a mic in front of a cab and push and play, So that's why a lot of the free ones out there don't sound good. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've heard other people say it.
CJ is out. He says later Gators off to eat some Pop Rocks and ginger ale.
Oh, have fun with that.
Yeah. Dean says you'll shoot your eye out.
You can shoot your eye out with that.
Paul Smith says the 2.0 software supposedly has a ton more captures.
Oh, I haven't even played them. Have not played them at all. I like the hybrid mode.
Static with all the numbers says, do you have any experience with a Fryette Power Station PS100? I was planning on getting one to go from QC to cab.
Oh, I've heard a lot of great things about them. In fact, Jay, if you're still in the chat, you can, I think that's something that you're getting, and I've heard really good things about them. I really have. So if you get one, let me know, because I heard they're very flexible and awesome units.
Steve-O says he has a Dream Theater CD that won't eject from the player in his truck. Not really a bad thing, though.
Yeah, if you're going to be stuck with a CD, that's not a bad. Which one is it, though? I mean, there's albums that I prefer over others, but they're all good.
Let's see, Flex. Did the QC come with any captures of amps you already own, and how did they hold up?
I really don't know. I haven't sought them out. To be honest with you, I really haven't, because as soon as I got it, I started capturing my own stuff. I didn't really
hit the ground running with it, man.
I did. I haven't checked out anything, and I know it's weird, but I bought it for that reason, to start making captures and stuff. And then as I started doing captures, I was like, dude, these sound really good. Like, I'm really happy with these. So I got no complaints, man. None at all. Maybe one of these days I will compare them, but probably shouldn't do it on camera, because here's how mine compare to yours.
Gravel Rock says, if I got a QC, I would have to get like a diamond plate skin the Cobra. I've also seen them make plexiglass covers.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice. Daryl McMillan, I have the Power Station too, and it's great with modelers.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Steve-O, the Power Station is great piece of gear. Jam says you can play CDs in any DVD player if you don't have a CD player. I think you can also put them in an Xbox.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can definitely do that. I think even a PlayStation, maybe. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while. But.
Dean says I have a Top Gun CD in the old truck I was talking about.
Yeah, I think everybody should have one of those. I mean, that whole soundtrack was freaking money.
I want to make a comment about the new Top Gun music, but I don't want to be hated on.
What?
So Lady Gaga did what was supposed to be the epic song at the end, like hold my hand, hold my hand. I thought it was kind of underwhelming. It's
I don't even remember
an
it.
unpopular opinion, I think, but I don't know. I just was like, really? That was it?
Yeah, I don't remember that song, so maybe you're right. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember
It was
everything
not
from Top Gun.
epic
the first one.
at all. I was waiting for it. Even I'm like, okay, it's starting off kind of, and waiting for it to climax or whatever, and it just didn't do it for me.
Weird. Yeah, I don't remember it at all.
Especially since the music off the first album was so
all of it
spot on,
nostalgic,
absolutely spot on. And
all of it.
that was the only song I was like, really?
That's all you got there?
No, and Lady Gaga is a great singer too.
She is.
She has power. She's all of the talent, and that song to me was like an afterthought. It did not do it for me.
Wow. Interesting.
Jim Coleman wants to know what your favorite amp is.
Well, it's hard to pick because I like all of these amps here, but I have a top, like favorite list of amps that I have here. I mean, in no special order, like Diesel, the Mesobarba, the Red 7, the EL or the Stealth, and the Rev are definitely like amps that are never going to be sold. They're just so good. The other ones I'm keeping as well, but I'm just saying those are the ones, like if my house was on fire, I'd grab first. In no specific order, but.
Sia says it was underwhelming. You're not wrong. Thank you.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. It kind of sounded like a preschool song.
Oh, really?
Hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand. I'm like,
I don't even remember
who
it.
did
So,
that?
like I said, that pretty much says everything right there. Like, what song? Well, the one that you don't remember, that one,
Dean says, I think you two could do a cool version of the Berlin song.
Oh, that was a great song. Even as a dude, you have to like that song. It's like, all right, yeah, I like it. Just don't tell my friends, That's a great song.
It's another lady jam for you.
It's another lady jam. It is. Yep. Maybe I should try.
Jim wants to know if you're still using Synergy modules.
No, I'm actually selling some of that equipment now. I think it's all great. It really is. It's great stuff. But when I started building my amp walls and stuff here, I it was just easier to just put the real amps up. And there is a difference between the full-blown amp and the Synergy modules. I think as good as the Synergy modules sound, there's just features on them that the features on the amps that won't fit on the Synergy modules, so I just want it all.
Dean says that's his Calm as Nerves song.
Oh, yeah? It's a good one.
With all the drama you have in your house, you need a few of those songs. You'd have it on replay.
You make Dean's house sound like it's a circus over there.
Hey, it's the same as mine. You have teenage daughters, right?
Yep, teenage daughters. They do bring a certain amount of fun
Drama.
with them.
Fun drama.
Yeah, fun. So much fun. Yeah. Let me see if I can do Night Terrors.
Yeah, do it.
Let's see if I can. Let me mute the mic here. And we're back on. Yeah.
Good one. I
Yeah.
can't wait to release that video.
I know that
I
video.
had so much fun doing that.
Yeah. Yep.
Putting the spooky stuff on.
Yeah, you got to
and
be creepy for a
got to
day.
be creepy.
You were really creepy too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Can we say what our original plan was for that, or you want to just leave it alone?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Yeah, initially we wanted the video to be super creepy, you know, and my daughter does contortion. She can like do a back bend and walk upside down with it, and I was so excited. She was excited. We were like, yeah, let's let her go in the background and just do some creepy.
Put some creepy makeup on her and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Have her wear a cloak and everything. And but the production company said no because she was a minor.
Yeah.
They didn't want to put it out on YouTube
Yep.
and
They're
have
like,
the
how old is she?
14-year-old.
She's
Yeah.
like 14.
Like,
Nope.
really? Oh, it was such a cool idea too.
Yeah, and she can do anything. I mean,
Yeah.
that kid can do a lot of.
Fold herself into an envelope.
Yeah, I know. Mail herself away.
Yeah.
Why don't you mail yourself to
Yeah.
China?
That would have just
Yeah.
been so cool for her
Yep.
and for me, but
But you know, it is what it is. You know, when you're
it
dealing
still
with
turned
that.
out good.
Yeah.
I got to be the creepy character, but I can't do back bend and walk upside down.
No, but you did some other stuff, so it worked out. It worked out really well. I'm real happy with the way it turned out. So,
Yeah.
yep, you did a great job. You put a lot of work into it. I think you put more work into that video than I did.
I think so. That
Right?
day anyway.
Yeah. You put more. Yeah, yeah. It's like, whose video is this? Yours? Or like, it's like, man. Yeah, it was really good though. I mean, you did a
You're
great
welcome.
job, and without the stuff that you did, it would have been just boring. You know, it's just, oh, there's that stupid guy that plays guitar on YouTube all the time, and he's playing guitar again.
You had some cool outfits though.
What do you do? Yeah, because that's what everyone cares about. Oh,
You know they
yeah,
don't
the
care
outfit.
until you're wearing something boring.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh wow, what you doing with
That
that?
dude needs a stylist.
Snowmobile suit. All right.
Jim Coleman says, which of your amps is the most versatile?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would, honestly, versatility, I'd have to give it to the Rev. Yeah, because it's got a good clean channel, and the green channel you can use for that awesome classic rock stuff like old VH, you know, and it does it really well. And then if you just want to, you know, mow down an audience and, you know,
Mow them down.
yeah, then channel 3 and channel 4, the purple and red
You wanna
channels are
blast
just,
their hair off.
yeah, those channels are just absolutely just, they're demolition channels, super high gain, fat, nasty tones, and you can run it without a cab, it right into the front of house with the 2-note stuff that's inside. Put any IRs you want in it. I like the stock one that came with it. It's perfect, and I just do that, and I just think that amp is, you can weld that to my shelf. It ain't going anywhere. It's a great freaking amp. So, spoiler alert, I'm doing a, you know, keep it or sell it series, and that will be in there, but I'm keeping it. It ain't going nowhere.
Nobody's buying it.
No.
Gravel Rocks, would you say the QC is more user-friendly than the Helix or Kemper?
Yeah, the touchscreen definitely helps quite a bit. There's, I would say the interface on the QC is way easier than the Kemper for sure. Yeah, it's a lot easier. And we'll get into 2.0 in a minute here, but
Andrew Spillane says, in terms of favorite amps, I keep staring at that Herbert.
oh, the Herbie's nice, man. That's a nice amp. It really is. You know, they're pricey, but they're very unique. And yeah, that's another 180 watts. You know, you can go up on stage with that with 2 412s and just, you know, knock a building over.
This is a sweet comment from ADA. It's ADA MP1. It says, you two are so cute together. It makes watching your hangouts that much better.
Well,
Let's do it. Ready?
thanks. No, thank you.
That's awesome.
We've known each other so long too. It's like, gosh, you know. It's
I
funny.
know. We can
Thank you.
chat and talk and laugh, and
Yeah.
it's honestly like this all the time.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's upset or sad. I
Yeah.
can hear him stuck in my mouth. Yeah, but
Yep. I
you see it?
think it's gone.
No, it's
Oops,
my nose.
sorry.
There it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. He's great to talk to.
Well, thank you. Likewise. Yeah, we've known each other a long time. Yep. So what you see is what you get with us. I mean, this is what we do. We just come down here and turn the camera on and do it.
I want to do the other one.
Oh yeah, yeah. We do have to start messing with that. Yeah. Yep.
I'm
You're
gonna
right.
hold you to it. Don't say that if you don't mean it.
I do mean it.
You guys heard it.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first. 8:34 on what is today, February 5th at 8:34
February
p.m.
5th. That's right.
Oh shoot! I just closed out of the chat. I gotta go open it back
don't
up.
be doing that.
Play.
I was thinking about doing another. I haven't done this one
There's
in a
a
while.
whole bunch of comments here
Okay.
that I haven't got to yet. Let's see. Okay, we're back. Dean Harkness, I'm trying not to buy a QC, but he's making it tough.
It's I'll be honest. I was talking to who was I talking to today or the other day about it. I was talking to Chris about it today. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is when I first tried the QC over a year ago, I thought it did a pretty good job at everything that it did, but it still needed to mature a little bit. There was some stuff missing, and now that I've have it again over a year later, and they did this 2.0 update and all that. I mean, there's some cool stuff going on here, and super easy to use. And when I do my captures of my amps or my pedals, they just come out so good. I'm like, I don't really have to. It's effortless. I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, you got to set everything up right. But once you get that done, the QC does the rest. So as long as you prep everything properly, your captures are going to come out really good.
Beard Times with Scott. He says, what's happening, everybody? I'm new to the channel. Happy to be tuning in.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, happy to have you. Welcome.
Welcome to the community. Good to see you here, man.
Ask any questions, make any comments.
Yeah.
Feel free to send super chats.
Yeah, super chat minimum is $1 million. Yeah, just hang out, man. Have fun. Ask whatever you want. That's what we're here for, man.
That's right. Dean Harkness asked if you've been refining the solo he likes.
The solo he
been
likes.
Refining that solo? Yeah, maybe it was part of another conversation.
I don't know. Was it about the? I don't know. Please,
right.
please clarify so I can give you a proper answer.
Tom Kareen says, I'm not a digital person, but picked up a Pod Go. The cab models sound terrible. It sounds great with them turned off.
Yeah.
It sounds great with them turned off. I bought a Marshall pack and the same thing. Could I be doing something wrong?
No, the cab models, the stock cabs in most digital platforms are rubbish. They're trash. They're not good. I put out a IR pack that's on my website. It's $30. And I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm just saying, like, if you want to try something out, it's $30, and it's impulse responses of my Mesa cab, my diesel cab, and my Zilla cab. And the Zilla has two different speakers in it. It has a DV77 and a Vintage 30. And I captured all these speakers with the Royer 121 and the Shure SM57 blended together, and they're all phase matched, phase aligned. So you can mix and match the cabs, stack them, whatever you want. And I'm telling you that they came out really good. So try those out and see what you think if you want,
Kyle, what does it freaking matter how old she is? I guess YouTube we're talking about my
your daughter.
Yeah. I guess if you have a minor on something that you're putting out into YouTube, you have to click the for minor button or whatever, and maybe there's some restrictions.
Yeah, there's restrictions and
Yeah.
all that. And the production company was like, you just don't want to get into all that. You don't want any limitations, and YouTube's kind of weird about that. So we were like, don't even worry about it. We'll just move past it,
Yeah.
As cool as that would have been, I just, yeah. So we just said, no, why take a chance to spend all this money and time?
So I still question it though, because like she does competitive dance and they record it, and they're on stage in their dance costumes. They record it, they put it on their website, and
Is it on
we can
YouTube,
download. No, it's just on the website, and you sign in, to be able to download it and stuff. But like, we put pictures of them on social media, and I mean, I understand their point. I don't want to get anybody in trouble for anything at all, but it's
just one of those things where we were like,
I mean, there's kids on TV.
yeah, I know.
There's kids on TV. There's kids in like some of the YouTube channels that I follow, like family stuff, they have their kids on.
Yeah. But the production company was, they were basically like, we just don't feel comfortable filming that and putting it up. And just, they're like, no offense, we know it's a great idea, but just the way the world is today, let's just not do it. And we're like, okay, you know, okie dokie.
Yes. Let's see. Tom said he's going to try your IRs next.
Oh, cool. Yeah, give them a try. And my email's in the description. So email me if you have any questions. Try blending the Mesa Vintage 30s with the DV77s. I thought those came out really good as far as blending goes. And you might want to do a low cut and a high cut on them. Just do the low cut and high cut to your taste, and you should be good. I mean, these aren't overly processed like a lot of them out there now. A lot of them now are just real boxy sounding, and it's all mids, and they take the low and the high out. We didn't do any processing on these. These are just raw, real cab tones, and they came out really good. So roll the low cut up to about 120 hertz, and then take your high cut down to wherever your taste is, and then you should be good.
Paul says, I'm still hanging with my Kemper. I don't play much metal, and I only play live.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kemper's awesome. It really is a great unit. But, you know, between the two, the QC and the Kemper, I'd have to say that the QC is definitely easier to use as far as its unit-for-unit interface. But the Kemper does have that, you know, on the computer, editor that helps a lot as well.
Tom says, I'm running it into an 8-channel mixer and JBL mains for practicing at a friend's house. Clean stuff sounds real good, but just don't cut it for dirt.
Yeah, you want to get some good IRs. It really, the best thing you can do for any digital platform, it's really about the IRs. If you get a good set of IRs in there, you're good. You know, because the stock cabs are just horrible. They don't sound good at all.
Jim, do you use the Tube Screamer overdrive with the rev?
I use the Mud Killer. That's typically my go-to pedal for most amps is the Mud Killer.
Heavy Equals Tone says, I've been staying in shape lifting my Diesel Herbert for 3 years. Right.
That'll do it. Yeah, that amp, man. I remember when I got it home and put it up on that shelf, I was like, man, putting it up on that top.
Staying there.
That ain't going nowhere. Like, nope, that's there to stay.
Dean Harkness, Night Terrors. Seems like there's more to it, or maybe I'm just sober.
Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, maybe I played it right for the first time. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was.
Kyle says, at Curie, I would have thought that. It's an amazing idea to incorporate your daughter into the video.
Yeah.
The Night Terrors contortion thing would have been so on point. You are not wrong. I totally agree. I didn't want to... They were worried because she was a minor. They were worried that somebody was going to comment on
creeps.
her looks, like somebody was going to be creepy, and then they find out she's only 14 instead of, you know.
Yeah, it was a snowball effect. They gave us, we didn't want to.
They just scared the poop out of us, basically.
we were green by the end of the
Like
conversation.
we didn't want to talk to each other anymore.
I need to throw up somewhere and we'll reconvene. I mean, seriously, we were both
Not that I would have
green.
dressed her inappropriately.
No.
I was in charge of all that, but they were just like, people are going to comment.
Yep, people are
going to comment.
They were like, just the way the world is today, don't do it. We're like, okay. Why set anybody up for that?
But that's what she wants to do for a living, is perform and, all of that in her future. So I thought it would be a great starting spot for her, but it is what it is. Let's see. Gravel Rocks. I'm going to wait to see what that Tone X pedal is about and then decide on QC or the Tone X.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they come out with. It's supposed to come out, I think, this month. This month or next month. I don't know. It's all rumors, so we'll see. But if and when it comes out, I mean, I wouldn't mind checking it out, So you guys, if you have a QC, what's your favorite part of 2.0, by the way? I'll give you mine real quick. Mine is the... forgot what they called it.
Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
Something mode. Hybrid mode. I like hybrid mode. I really think that's a cool feature where you can have, this row are my, my different scenes, and then down here would be pedals that I can turn on and off. So I have best of both worlds. So I think that's really cool. And the thing that I was kind of disappointed about was that when they were talking about folders, I thought they were going to be like, oh, we're going to change a cloud and now you can put all your captures in one folder and then send that whole folder to somebody with one swipe. But that's not what it was. So I was like, great. For guys like me who sell captures, like I love when people buy the captures. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about that at all. I love doing it, but I just wish they made it easier for us. We could put them all in one folder and send you that whole folder on the cloud and be done instead of one at a time. Because each capture that we have to send, there's 5 steps involved to send each one. And it's easy to forget. Like, wait a minute, did I send them 1 yet or 2 or which one was the last one? And after a while, you're like, oh God, which ones did I send? Yeah, and it just gets really monotonous. I got it down now, but it's kind of tedious. So I was hoping they would put folders in the cloud, and hopefully someday they do that. That would be nice.
He was like, they're going to do it, and it's going to be so much easier. And then,
nope. Yep. Nope. Yeah. Nope.
Let's see. What company makes the QC? Is it their first product?
Neural.
Neural.
Yeah, Neural, they make it, and it's their first, I think, hardware product, yes. But they do make plugins. They've made them for years.
Dane says at Carrie, yeah, people are going to do that regardless. Trust me. I want to hug people who I see commenting on my kids' TikToks. I'm going to hug them,
You wanna just
hug their neck.
have a big old bear hug and never let go until their eyes pop out.
Yeah. Static says more space, way easier to navigate, and the IR loader.
Yeah, those are good features as well, the IR loader and stuff. Yep.
Paul Smith says the Tonex has no effects, only reverb, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I think they're treating the Tonex thing as like, well, here's your amp. You know, you want an amp? Here's your amp. Now you can put it on your pedal board and incorporate it with all your pedals, and it doesn't cost a fortune because we're not doing all these effects and stuff. So I think it's a cool idea. I do, you know. Maybe they'll come up with a deluxe version with all the effects down the road.
Gunnerman 54. What power amp do you use with your QC?
I'm actually going straight into the board. I'm not using a power amp at all. But if I were to use a power amp, I would probably end up using the KSR PA50 because it's tube, and it's 50 watts, and it's very small. It's like, you know, this big, you know, and you can just set it right next to it and have real tube power and sound through the cab. So that's what I would use. And if I couldn't get one of those, the Stealth by ISP is awesome. It's really good. I'd have to shoot it out with the PA50 to see how close it is, but so far I do like it. I think they did a great job with it. Yeah, I'm out of drink.
Here, some water.
There, I had some left. I'm good.
Oh, I thought you were choking on something.
No. Nope, just a little dry throat. Yeah.
Let's see, Gravel QC, is there any lag when switching patches?
No, I can do it for you right now. Let me turn my, I don't know how loud I am in my in-ears here. So yeah, that's it. There's no lag if you're in scene mode. So they all kind of blend right into each other. It's just like snapshots on the Helix. It's just, everything's just very seamless. You don't even hear the click. There's no delay. There's nothing. So it's very seamless.
Let's see. ADA MP1 says you should be able to back your presets up on your PC and not only the cloud.
I think that's a great idea as well. I really do. Yep, and then you could send them to people, you know, or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I think the cloud is great. There's a lot of great things about it, but it has its limits. Because you're using the cloud, you can only use the cloud, and that's where it's limited. And they have control over the cloud, which means like, oh, I want folders and I want this. Well, you got to wait for Neural to put those in there. And it's, to me, it's like, I just think that those should have been in there, you know. Because the thing is it helps us. It helps. The better it is for people like myself who create presets and profiles and captures or whatever you want to call it, then the easier it's going to be for me to make them, which means I'll make more of them. And the easier I can do commerce with you, if you want to buy some of this stuff, it's just easier for you to get them as well. It's just, why not make it easier, so that way it's almost like putting a gauntlet in a store. Like you got to get up to the cash register with all your stuff without spilling anything, and you got to run through this, obstacle course. It's like, what the hell is that? I just want to get my groceries and get out of here. So, I just think they just need to make it easier. And it benefits them too, because the easier it is for us to do all this stuff, the more we're going to do it. And the Quad Cortex is only as good as the sounds that are in it, whether it's created by them or us. And I just think it would behoove them to make it easier for us to do commerce so we can fill it with better sounds. Because right now, there's a lot of crappy sounds in there from people who do it not as professionals. They're just kind of throwing stuff together and putting them out there, and they're just not that good. And again, that's not me saying it. That's other people telling me that. So,
Jeff Hirschberger, may I suggest the Fryette PS100?
The PS100. Is that the Power Station 100? Yes. Yes. My buddy Jay, I think, is getting one, and as soon as he gets it, I'm going to check that sucker out. I've heard nothing but good things about that. I've heard it's very, very good.
I'm going to check that sucker out.
Check that sucker out.
Sinisa wants to know what happened to your Roadster.
Oh, I sold that a long time ago. Who did I sell that to? I don't even remember. Oh, I sold it to Jay, my buddy Jay. Yep.
Dean says, that's why I still have my CDs, albums, tapes, and analog gear so we can rock in the zombie apocalypse.
That's right, man. Gotta have that stuff. No school like the old school.
I still have a book full of CDs. I threw away all of the jackets that the CDs go in, but I still have this book full of CDs somewhere in storage. Yeah.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
I got CDs laying around here somewhere. Yep. They're nice to have.
Yeah. Like, hear your cat.
Oh, is he jumping around?
Gunnerman says, board, you mean straight to PC, no cab?
Yeah. So I'm going straight into my mixer.
He's rolling a ball.
Oh, is he? You can hear it. Yeah, so I'm going direct out of the Quad Cortex into my mixer, into my interface. So, and the QC capture is a capture of the amp and cab combined together. So, yeah, no power amp, no real cab here. It's just all just direct out. That's what you're hearing.
Jim Simmons, I wish Tonex would let you use an overdrive model with the amp and cab models. When I tried my external tube screamer overdrive into the Tonex, the amp model sounded much better.
Oh, yeah, it would be nice if they could do that. You're right. I think, honestly, they're just trying to make an amp sound that you can incorporate with your existing pedal board for starters. And then maybe, like I said, down the road, they'll do a deluxe version with effects and stuff. That would be kind of cool if they did.
Yep.
I heard the tech is amazing and they do a great job. But if you want to do like the advanced mode and really capturing your amps like the best way possible, I guess it takes like 18 hours or something. Like it's like, wow. It takes a lot of CPU power.
ADAMP1 says, I hope the QC gets tone match like the XFX. That'd be killer.
Yeah, that would be interesting if they could do that. Yep. I haven't tried tone matching, but it sounds like a cool concept.
Dean Harkness, thanks for the super chat. He says, Arnold laughs at your tones lost in the cloud.
Oh, you little sissy, putting your tones in the cloud. That's the way the girls do it. You have to email it like a man. Get it out of your computer and email it. Now in some goofy little cloud up there. Oh, here's my tone up in the cloud. Sissy, do it like a man. You guys put me on the spot like that. You gotta sit here and come up with stuff.
You're good at it, though.
Well, sometimes it's
all the time.
Total miss.
All the time, you're good at it. Gravel Rocks, that sounds incredible. So if I get one with your patches, it'll sound that good? Question mark?
Yeah. Thank you, by the way. But yeah, I can send you a couple samples if you want, and I can assure you that when I'm in the room here making these captures, I will not release them unless they come out good, and they have come out really freaking good. This is the legit like sound of the super high custom 50. It really sounds like that. It captured it very well.
I honestly have not talked to him in a week because he's been so busy. You weren't doing the quad Cortex stuff this week.
I was doing HELIX this week.
HELIX this week.
Yeah, it's been nuts,
He's
man.
He's like a little depressed and down because he needs some human interaction. He's been working so hard.
Yeah, I've had my nose to the grindstone for a whole week, man.
Well, he knows that his busy season is coming up. What do you got? It's February, March. He has 2 months left.
I got 2 months before everything starts
busy season
taking off, and then I gotta.
You've been doing really good this year too.
Yeah, I've been pushing hard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not getting everything done that I want, but I'm getting a lot more than I usually would. Yeah. So, I'm all right with that. You know, I did 2 videos yesterday. One and it's all edited. It'll be released this week as soon as my presets go live on Line 6's marketplace. That video will come out.
Oh my gosh, it's 8:55.
Holy cow!
This went by fast.
Went by very fast. Very fast.
Kyle Hart says, the Moore GE300 has that tone capture. It's cheap and was my first digital board.
Oh, nice.
Jim Coleman, hey Jarrod, have you heard about the John Petrucci tease about working with Tone Mission?
No, I haven't. Interesting. Who asked that?
Jim Coleman.
Oh, that would be cool. I would love to see John get involved with that because he's definitely one of the tone masters out there. Like everybody wants his tone, and he knows everything, you know. So I would love to see him work with a company and do something cool. I think that would be awesome. Everything that guy touches turns to gold.
Dean Harkness says, down here in Skaterland, we're finally getting fiber through AT&T, so hopefully no more lagging.
There you go. Sweet. In Skaterland.
What is this? You still owe us 30 minutes. What? For what?
For what?
We were on time.
We were a little late. Yeah.
Like 3 minutes?
We were like 3 minutes late. So we owe him 3 minutes.
30 minutes.
Let me do a quick mix. Let me do a quick mix then. I'll do that.
You got 4 minutes. We got some muffins upstairs.
That's right. We got muffins.
We got some muffins.
Don't be separating us from our muffins. I just got to find something I can do. I've not practiced at all because I've been so busy.
You've been doing good tonight too.
Yeah, a little bit.
I need to drink more water. So we're about to have a Charlie horse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely need to drink some more as well. As soon as we're done, let me do this one. This one's pretty simple. I'm usually pretty okay with that. I just got to find, where is it?
3 minutes times inflation, right, Jim?
All right, so let's do a little bit of Grateful here. 1 second. Dude, that was nuts. That was a hell of a sneeze there. Scared the crap out of me. Sheesh.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we're back on.
I don't think I've ever sneezed in the middle of your
No,
songs
I
before.
was like, whoa! Scared me.
I'm just glad it was a clean one.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big...
Look down. Oh, it's terrible.
Thank God for the clean sneezes.
The metal edge, the chair song, bring on the groove.
That's right.
CS says, bless you. You got that.
You caught it.
Blew him right off tune.
Yeah, I was like,
Screwed up the
I
note.
screwed up one of my chords was screwed up, dude.
Dean Harkness, I'm going to mail a care package with instructions to open at 8:30.
Nice. Do it.
Oh, God. Well, we're here. It's 9 o'clock. Hi, Christopher. Nice to see your name there. He
Hey,
always
what's up?
waits till the very end.
What's up,
What
Christopher?
have you eaten tonight? What have you cooked?
Yeah, we want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know what
I
you're
wanna
cooking.
know for sure. Gunnerman 54 Tuesday, I get to go pick up my order at my local shop. Took 6 months. A new Mesa JP2C. Oh, yeah.
Good for you, bro. Congrats. That is a keeper. That is another amp that's an absolute keeper.
Well, it was fun tonight.
It was. It was fun. Hurry up and tell us what you're cooking, Christopher, because we're about to close out the show.
Waiting for you. Just put it in the comments. We'll see it. Yep. So next week is the Super Bowl. I won't be here. My daughter has a dance competition, so we will be gone. Looking at that, watching that.
Yep. So I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do next weekend. I might or might not go live. So we'll see. I mean, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know, most people are going to be watching the game.
Ooh,
So.
pulled pork tacos with margaritas.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
We're jelly. We're super jelly. Wow, that sounds really good.
Does.
Can't go wrong with pulled pork tacos.
No. Nope.
Damn. That sounds good.
Super jealous.
Yeah. Thanks for rubbing it in.
We asked for it.
Yeah, we did. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Seriously, it really does mean the world to us when we see all of your names and comments and stuff in the chat. It really does. I mean, we love seeing it. So we really appreciate it very much. And I'll let you guys know. I've got some videos coming out. And I'll let you know if I'm going to go live or not next Sunday. I want to, but it's the Super Bowl. It's like, you know, we'll see. But, well, like I always say, every day is a gift.
Yep, and thanks for spending part of your gift with us. Have a great week, and we'll see you. I'll see you in 2 Sundays.
Yeah, and I'll see you this week because I'll be doing stuff. I'll be putting out some videos. But anyways, God bless you guys. Love you all. We will see you all very soon.